Hello everyone, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, you are most welcome. So what I'm going to be doing for this video, I'm going to be looking at a couple examples of vegan in a compilation video that I found quickly online, and I'm going to be talking about some of the hypocrisy of these people. So this video is titled Crazy Vegan Compilation, and it's from the Leaning Right Australia channel. So go and subscribe to them and show them some love. Alright, so here we go.
That's where the people who continue to eat meat and dairy, even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals, they've watched Earthlings, they know all the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue.
Okay. Yes, if you eat meat or dairy, you are having an impact on the world. You can balance that off in other ways, I believe. You don't have to go full vegan. I like how she thinks that there's like one source of evidence for whether vegan is good or bad, and I to be fair, I haven't watched it myself. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll become vegan again, but probably not. There's more than one source, so if anyone says to you, well, this is the only source, then either they're woefully ignorant or they're intentionally ignorant. So that's just what it is.
Animals, they've watched Earthlings, they know all the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products. Whether they actually deserve to continue living.
So essentially what she just said is you don't deserve to continue living, or aka you should die, if you continue to eat animal products. I thought vegans were for the humane treatment of all animals. Humans are animals, aren't we? Just saying. It's very hypocritical, but a lot of vegans are.
Monday.com.
Okay, commercials.
To manage projects, sales, recruitment.
Well, you see, at least I'm not getting an ad for any kind of meat or dairy product. That's good. At least they figured that out.
Wait for it.
You'll like this video for a piece
Oh
of
my...
Okay. To be fair, I have seen this video before. So this is not a reaction. It's more of a discussion, and I'm adding my 2 cents to it. Okay. So again, basically the vegan teacher has tried to make a living out of exploiting YouTubers and TikTokers that have way more fame than she does, so as to try and get a little bit of that fame rub off on her. That's exploitation, and interestingly enough, she doesn't want animals to be exploited, but again, humans are animals, aren't we? Just a thought. Now, to be fair, theoretically, because I'm watching this video of her, I'm exploiting her. So, but at least I don't claim that I don't exploit other animals. I definitely do. I'm going to be having a bacon cheeseburger for supper tonight, so. Okay, so far I've seen one crime committed. Alright, so the gist of this is blood on your hands if you eat from whatever fast food place this is. I said it in one of my other videos. The people behind the counter are making minimum wage. They don't give a shit about you and your opinion. They just want to make their money so that they can go home and survive on barely any income whatsoever. So, I mean, at least these people have not poured that, I believe it's paint, it looks like paint, all over the people in the store, because I've seen others where they did that, and I mean, it's still a crime either way. No one cares. You're making it all about you at that point, and guess what? Doing this is not going to change their opinion. Acting like this is going to actually bring more people against you than it is for you. It just is. This type of behavior does not work in compelling people to do what you want. People naturally don't like such an aggressive behavior, and they'll just say, you know what, fuck you too. I will say I have seen the video that's going on the TV screen right now, and it is horrible. I am against factory farming, and I'm going to be actually doing something to prevent that instead of just showing a video. I like how she can't scream louder than the video. You need to plan these things out. Has nothing to do with her stance or anything like that. Just if you know the video is going to be loud, you have to be louder. So either turn the video down a little bit. I know it's less offensive that way, but at least then you'll be able to hear it. Hear what they'll be able to hear what you're trying to say.
I'm really happy for you that you choose vegan. Good on you. That's fantastic. But no.
Exactly. Good for you. That's what I say. Hey, you want to be vegan? Great. Just don't tell me what I have to do. If I want to be a meat eater, great. There was actually a time, I don't think I've talked about this. I am on a very strict diet myself. I have a lot of issues with, we think it's with certain preservatives in a lot of processed foods. So I'm actually on a fairly restrictive diet. I also have issues with wheat. So with all of that combined, I understand needing a special diet. But quite honestly, what you do is on you. I wouldn't force my diet on anyone else. I might suggest it to a couple people if they have sensitivities like I do. However, I'm not going to be like, you have to eat what I eat because otherwise you're a horrible person, because that would be ridiculous.
No, I can never do it. It's like, you shouldn't have the choice.
The animal rights activist.
Then you shouldn't have the choice to eat vegan. If one person doesn't have a choice, no person has a choice. And so how about this? Every vegan out there can force every meat eater out there to be vegan. However, if they do that, those meat eaters can then force the vegans to be meat eaters. How about that? That's the deal.
But no, I can never do it. It's like, you shouldn't have the choice.
The animal rights activist who ran onto the ground during WA's first ever AFL Women's Derby says she's not sorry for the stadium stunt. Her actions have drawn harsh criticism. She's been banned from Optus for 3 years and is now facing a $12,000 fine.
Okay, I admittedly don't know what the first ever Women's Derby is. Some type of sporting event, I'm guessing. It looks like she's at a stadium. But instead of being able to say, oh, this is great, this is the first time ever women have done it, she made it all about her and her issue. Very egotistical, which, by the way, if you are telling someone else how they have to live because you live that way, what other word for there is that except, well, there's two, entitled and egotistical.
But the 26-year-old says she would do it again.
And that was a wonderful finish, but it was all about this clunk in the goal square. Big finish and nailed.
In front of more than 35,000 people, Tash Peterson hit the ground running. leaping from the grandstand to grandstand her cause.
Okay guys, an animal rights activist has just...
Time and a place, people. Time and a place.
crossed the lines onto Optus Stadium.
Peterson held a banner that read, "Right to Rescue."
And the purpose of my action was on behalf of the animals who are suffering immensely in abhorrent conditions.
Fremantle.
So, why then do these animal rights groups support something like PETA? PETA shelters, by the way, have a 100% kill rate. There's even a story in the States from a couple years ago at this point, where they stole a dog from a yard, and when the owner tried to go and get it later that day, not a day later, the same day, they had already euthanized it. Because PETA doesn't believe, by the way, that you should have any sort of pets, because no matter what, that's cruel to the animal. So why do animal rights and vegans support PETA? That's my question.
Fremantle midfielder Kiara Bowers laid her 19th tackle for the game to stop the activist in her tracks. Her actions have drawn criticism.
Yeah,
but she
no one there cares
she
except
isn't
you.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I understand that, it's an important game for them, but yeah, I don't apologize. I'm willing to put myself out there for these animals because, yeah, I've seen their suffering and I want to be a voice
She thinks she's a holy warrior.
for them.
Tash Peterson has been banned from the venue for 3 years by Optus Stadium and charged by police for trespassing. Her 40-second dash could cost her $12,000.
Would you do it all again?
And quite honestly, hopefully it does. If you want to break the law or break the rules, then there should be consequence no matter what you're trying to defend or fight for.
Yes, 100%.
Peterson will face court in March. Brittany Hoskins, 7 News.
Hello students. Today we're going to talk about the devil. The devil's name is Gordon Ramsay. Eating animal.
Okay. I have a lot of issues with the vegan teacher. First of all, if she is actually a teacher from somewhere, then I wouldn't want her teaching my children. I'm just saying. If you as a teacher can't see that there is more than one point of view, then you have failed in your entire education and teaching career. In my opinion, anyway.
This is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan donut.
Yeah. So, yes. I watched Gordon Ramsay's reaction to the vegan teacher, and quite honestly, he's the only one that handled it well. And after he did exactly what everyone should do from now on: just ignore her. When a person reacts to her on their page, they are giving her views. So the best thing to do, if you've got a pest that's just annoying everyone, is just to ignore them. It's the best way to do it. Anyway, so that's that video. Again, go to the Leaning Right AU page and show them some love. If you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. If not, hey, that's totally up to you. Either way, I hope you have a good day or week. Until the next video, I'll see you then.